Oh, go ahead, bro. Definitely. All right.
Hey, so go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Harry. I wanted to hear it. Serious.
If you need me, whenever you want me, I'll be there for you. I'll never leave you. I, whenever you need me, whenever you want me, I'll be there for you. I, I, let me love you tonight. Love you tonight. Ooh, that's all. That's
You
all.
see, I told you that he has that voice, Tanya. He has
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It's
He has
he
the.
has
He
that
has.
R&B, international touch.
Yep. I told you, bro. Yo, Harry, if I have your voice, I'll be just walking around singing to ladies, bro. I'll just walk around and just start singing.
But you sing, Triple.
I'll consider
Are we
doing it.
live?
That's all.
Yeah.
Since we're broadcasting live, are we live already?
Yeah, we're live. Yeah.
You
I,
should warn us. And then
it's natural.
I didn't know that we're live.
Oh yeah, we are. It's a dub queen. Could you just sing to me and Harry just for a second?
Me sing?
To me and Harry.
Where is this coming from? I'm
Yeah,
asking to
Harry,
Harry now.
Harry, don't you
Oh
want
my
to hear her
God.
voice?
We want to hear something. Let's hear it. Come on, sing just
Yeah,
one quick one.
yeah. Go ahead, though. Just a quick one. Just a quick one. Just a quick one. No, she's playing. She's playing all shy and stuff like that. You know. Harry. Let me get things lined up here. Guys who is just walking in the room right now, thank you for logging in. Share. Y'all know the whole deal. Please share in your messenger, share to a group, and share it on your timeline, guys. On your timeline. You understand? Share the page, please. I want to welcome Coco. Big up yourself, Coco, every single time. And K-Door is in the room. K-Door, big up yourself. That's Slim J manager, right? Yeah. Sandra Price is in the room. Thank you for sharing. K, share the page also. Dave Foster, welcome. Share the page, Dave. Column. Oh my South Africans, they're logging in. Column, thanks for sharing the page. Bevsy, thanks for sharing the page. Nelson is in the pit. Yo, Fire G is in the pit. Fire G, we have to link up, bro. We have to link up. Big up yourself. Thank you guys for sharing as you come in and things like that. Yo, but hold on here. I saw you. I saw you did. Yeah, okay. You did a collab with. Yes, you did a collab with Fire G, the tribute to Soldier Love.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, you did a tribute to Soldier Love with Fire G. That was a wicked one and thing. All
Yeah,
right.
that was.
Yeah, guys in the room, if you want to ask a question to Harry J, big up yourself, Simone. Please ask questions. All right, please ask question in the room. Drop. I may miss when you drop the question in, but keep drop it because I'm doing the interview and I can't be looking down too much. You understand? But definitely ask questions. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. All right, let me start it off. Um, I was arguing with Dope Queen last night, bro. And it's all about you and where. I said you sound a little bit like I was telling her that I'm gonna do the interview in Shona. But I said I don't think he speaks Shona because he sound different. He sounds South African. She was like, no, yeah, he's South African. I said, yes, he's South African. But then when she looked, we find out that you're Zimbabwean. You're from Zimbabwe, right?
I'm saying,
Yeah. So I was,
Zimbabwe.
but you sound South African though.
100%.
But you sound South African to me. You sound South African.
That's
How
a
long?
good.
How long since you've been in South Africa?
Oh, wow.
Half of your life, right?
Been here for, I came 2011. Hey, no. 2011, 10 years now.
Really?
Been about 10 years, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I came here for, I was studying actually. I came to study, I was doing graphic designing.
oh, graphic
So
design.
yeah, so I finished that in 2014. And then from there, and that's when I've been grad,
Okay.
you know. Yeah.
Really, man. Graphic designing, music. Whoa, bro, it's like one row on the back, one row on the front. Like you ain't close to nothing, bro. But before you go to that, before you go to that, I want you to walk us through you growing up in Zimbabwe. I think Harare.
Oh,
Walk,
yeah.
yeah, walk us through you growing up as a youth.
All right, so I, I actually moved this side, as I said, in 2011,
Mm.
after I finished my high school. But yeah, I did all my education in Zim, most of my education in Zim actually. So primary school, I went to a boarding school. High school, I was in a boarding school again. So I've never really spent time at home, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I've never been like a day scholar where you go home and come to school. I've always been a boarder. So that's maybe that's where I got my mentality from, the hustle. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Then as I said, I came here after high school in 2011. I took a few gap years. Then I did my university. I started in 2011.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, until 2014. That's my school, my education history. After that, I've been working.
Wow.
Been working.
Yo, big up. Like enough respect on that. Definitely. Enough respect on that. Let me ask you another question. And now, do you have any form of musical background? Like with
Not at
family?
all.
No
Not
kidding.
at all. I'll actually be the first person. I'm the first person actually to do music, I can say.
In your
The
family?
closest, yeah, the closest thing to entertainment that someone else has ever done. That's my uncle. He did acting, so the whole drama and all that. So that's so. But in terms of the music, I'm the only
Hmm.
one. I started it. Yeah, that's
Whoa.
it.
Tanya, Tanya,
Yes.
only a pity is not from where I'm from, Sanyati, you know? Because, at least me and
Yeah.
him could sit down and we talk about stuff back home, you know? Go ahead, Tanya.
Harry, welcome to the Line TV show. And my question for you is, so this talent that you have, in what year did you realize that you have it?
At the end of 2019, actually, it was a boring December, and I just thought that I'll go and find something to do. Then I looked for a studio. I didn't. I knew I could sort of sing, but I just wanted to try and put something on track for the first time. So that I met 5G in 2000, end of 2019. That's when I started actually recording and started for actually pursuing my talent after that.
I can't wait to come to South Africa because I think Fire G will turn me into a good singer, you know? Because he's gold when he put his hand in something. So, Yeah, Tanya, go
He's
ahead.
magic. He's magic.
Mm.
Would you say, is there anyone who inspired you to be an artist?
Um, Listen, the person who really, really inspired me to actually start the whole content, to think about what to say, to write. I could say it's Tupac. I used to listen to Tupac a lot.
Mm.
Tupac, and the substitute was Akon. So it was Tupac and Akon. Those are the people that I grew up actually listening to, and I enjoyed their music. So they're the ones that more inspired me. But I mean, all other artists, all the other artists also inspire me. Everyone has a different thing that they can put in. Something different about something else that I can use that to inspire me. So I can say that most artists, they do inspire me because I do obviously get a few elements that I like.
Okay. Okay. The internet goes and comes, and thing. Um, Jay, you is a girl's man. As we just say, as the Jamaicans, they would say you're gallus because you did not choose Zim dancehall type. You didn't chose like
Yeah.
you didn't freaking chose like, okay, let me go hard like Helmet. You decide to sing the R&B type way for, and the songs then that you compose is within that format. You free, single, and disengaged, bro? Are you single or you taken?
No, I'll take it. I'm good.
So, all right. That said and done. Now,
I gotta be honest.
when you're composing your songs, then do you look at your girlfriend and write from off her, or do you imagine how things would be with her and you compose that in a song? Harry, Harry.
I could say it's a tricky question, but I can't say I use
Network.
Yeah, the network is. I'm Harry. Harry, exit,
oh,
and then exit the room and then come back in. All right.
so you got the
Yeah, exit the room and come back in. Hi, Tanya. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. What time you went to your bed this morning?
Ellie, why?
Because I know you normally, my phone been pinging right through the night, and I seen that you're online.
It's my laptop that's online. People always saying I be online. Sometimes I won't be online. It's my laptop because I have WhatsApp on my laptop.
I know.
So
People say,
sometimes I go to bed and I forget to just log out.
yeah, it's the same thing happened to me too. A lot of time people say, "Oh, I see you whole night last night, triple. What time you going? You're going. K Door, big up yourself. I see you. Columnist, big up yourself. Guys, share the page as you come in. Um, um, okay. Let me see. Is Harry in the room? Harry. Yeah, the network. Guys, do remember Harry. You know what? I'm gonna play a song and wait until Harry
yeah.
comes. Harry, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Can you hear me? I'm here.
Okay.
We hear you now.
Yeah, we hear
Can
you,
you hear me
Harry.
now?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right.
So back to that question. Cause what happened, Harry? I saw a video that you did. Harry, trust me, if you ain't half naked below and we not seeing what's going on, then something is going on in that video. Bro, I'm watching that video and I'm sweating. I'm sweating. You understand? It's one of the hottest, steamiest video I've ever seen. I called Dope
Yeah.
Queen. I'm like, Dope Queen, tell me Harry's not
So
happy.
I'm just gonna try.
I said to Dope Queen, ask her. I said, tell me he's not fucking in that video. I said, the boy in there fucking. Just like, bro, I'm straight up. I said, Dope Queen, look what he's doing. And she was like, cause she was on my phone and I have you on the computer. And she was like, he's doing something. He's doing something. Yo, those videos, I'm telling you, that video is heavy. I'm gonna let them see the video. I don't think they could hear it because I don't want people in the room thinking I'm just making shit up here. Yo, the man was singing and but anyway, I'm gonna play a video. I'm gonna play a song and then come back. Dope Queen, gonna ask you a question again, and I just want them to hear how you sound. You know, Harrie.
Okay.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, share the page because I go question him. I want to know what he did in that video. You know, and you know, Harrie, we're keeping it 100 inside here. Hold on, your girlfriend.
What stays in Vegas?
Hold on.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Your girlfriend watching? She watching? Your girlfriend? Bro, you can't let them watch your interview.
Nah, she ain't. I'm joking. She's not. She's not yet. Nah, she's definitely.
This is 555 and Dope Queen. We ask questions, you know.
That's what. Nah, she ain't in the room, though.
All right, bro.
All right.
Harrie. That's the video. That's the video. Everybody hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Harrie, that's the video, right? Dope Queen, ask two questions because I want to find that friggin' video. I want to find it. Go ahead, Tanya.
Yeah,
You hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
yo, that's the
All right, Harry. So
all right.
would you
Yeah, I can
like
hear
to
you.
describe your sorry?
Sorry, I can hear you.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Would you like to describe like your meditations to us? What type of meditations are you trying to portray using your music?
Using my music.
Yeah, what message?
So,
What
what are you meaning?
message?
Are you meaning that song in specific, or just generally?
No, just you generally as an artist. You know, what is the message behind you as an artist? That's what I mean.
All right. So, first of all, I'm a versatile vocalist. So I'm not just making one type of music, right? I'm doing all sorts of music. So I can say that my meditation comes from, since I listen to all types of music, my meditation comes from those different elements that come from the songs again, you know, that I use to meditate, that I use to, to describe or to structure my songs. That makes it.
Yeah, but what I mean is like you are composing your music, so obviously you have something that you want to deliver to the people. That's what you that thing is what I'm asking. That message.
For my message. So I get a positive message to people. You know, my music, most of my music that I make, it's life orientated. So these are things that are happening, or even if that life is on video, that's things that are happening. I mean, that's a visual thing. But and other my musics, I use how can I say real life situations that are going on. That's what I use That's what inspires me. You know,
Or your life situations.
life
Yeah.
situations. So yeah,
Your life
people that are
situations
struggling.
inspire the way you write your music.
No, life situation around me, not me per
Or
se,
around
but
you.
around it, around other people. So I take, let's say, there's a song of mine called Prayer. It's for people on the streets and people that are suffering, like prostitution. That though you're in that position, you push hard, you can get out of that position. But you get out of that position if you work for it, if you're willing to work for it. So basically, I try to deliver a positive message to people that you can do it. Nothing can stop you from doing it.
Okay, so now you're fairly new in the music industry. What are the challenges that you've been facing, trying to fit in?
You know, if no one, it's difficult to rise if you're no one. If people don't know, it's difficult to get. So I can say that
We didn't,
getting the
I don't
music
know, is
out.
it me? I didn't hear you.
Can you hear
I
me now?
think your network part. Yeah, now I hear you. I think you might have to answer again, to start again.
Okay, come again.
Yeah, you can answer the question. You just got cut off when
Okay,
you
just
started
please
answering.
just bring. Can you please just ask it again? Let me just make sure.
No, I said what you are fairly new in this music industry. So would you like to explain the challenges that you faced trying to fit in the industry?
Challenges of being heard. That's the difficult part about it. If you're a new artist, it's difficult for you to get known. So for you, it takes a lot of takes up a lot of getting, you have to know the right people, you know. So those ones I've been facing, but I'm trying to use those to grow. So the boundaries are getting heard if you're still a no one. Those are that's the difficult thing about an upcoming artist.
Yeah, so would you like to take us through them? Like let's say, for instance, you can say, I went there and they did this, and then that was my breaking point when I met you, something like that. That's what I want to hear.
Okay, but on a serious note, on an honest note, I haven't had a physical encounter that I can really say that towards myself. I've been more funny. Yeah.
Sorry?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Now I hear you.
Yeah, your network go and come, but we're trying to work with it.
Yeah.
Let me. I can't hear you now. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
We are hearing you now.
All right. Okay. So it's the network is a bit bad, so it's cutting. Can you please did you say something? Let me leave and come. Let me leave the room and come back. The network, I really can't hear you. Let me.
Yeah. Exit the room again. Anything like that, we'll go back. I can play another track. I could play another track until he gets back, and let you guys hear another track from Harrie J. Hold on.
Yeah, be a fucking la 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 la, yeah. Sha la 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 la, Spirit soul. This is for the people on the street. Ain't got no shelter, ain't got no food to eat. This is for the sisters on the street lights, trying to fuck a nigga for $1. Just keep your head high. You gotta make. If you believe you gotta make it, you will make it. Be a fucking millionaire, later on a billionaire. Yeah. Get up on your feet, yeah. You gotta push on, push on. Ooh, yeah. You know you can do it. Put your mind to it. It's your dream. Don't let nobody take it away. Just be strong. Move on, yeah. Know you can do it. Yeah, yeah. Put your mind to it. This is for the people on the street, on the street. People on the street. People on the streets. Ain't got no shelter, ain't got no food to eat. This is for the people on the street. Ain't got no shelter, ain't got no food to eat. This is for the sisters on the street lights, trying to fuck a nigga for $1. Just keep your head high. You gotta make. If you believe you gotta make it, you will make it. Be a fucking millionaire, later on a billionaire. Yeah, push harder, yeah. Work hard, just be strong, yeah. Going on. Don't let nobody take it away. Your dream, it's your dream. A little prayer. This is for the people on the street. Ain't got no shelter, ain't got no food to eat. This is for the sisters on the street lights, trying to fuck a nigga for $1. Just keep your head high. shelter, ain't got no food to eat. This is for the sisters on the street lights, trying to fucking make it for $1. Just keep your head high. You gotta make. If you believe you gotta make it, you will make it. Be a fucking millionaire, later on a billionaire. Yeah.
Yeah. People on the street. Harrie. Yep. Hold on. Gotta unmute. I gotta unmute. I gotta
Hear me
unmute.
now?
Yeah, I'm
All right.
hearing you. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
No doubt.
People on the
Okay.
street. I saw the video on this. I like the concept of the video and stuff like that. Now, Harrie, you're best known. Harrie is best known for the ability to compose various levels and pattern to your music craft, which earns you the title of versatile vocalist.
Yeah.
Wow, that's heavy. That's heavy. Now, when you do you write all of your tracks?
To be honest, I write on the mic. I write on the mic. I don't write before. So it's basically I get to the studio, maybe Fire G gives me a beat. I tell him, Fire, I want to sing about love. And then he already knows. He makes the beat. And then we write from there.
Oh, so you don't do the pen and paper thing. You go in, Fire G, lay down the track and stuff like that, and you just come up with the concept, and you just
Come up with the concept. Yeah.
so hold on. To hold you in that, hold you into that, because you sing, you sing for the ladies. So for you to go into that meditation, what you do, you sit down with a nice big spliff in your hand and burn some weed and just listen to the instrumental, and then you come up with the thing. Or you have a girl just walk around just in her bikini alone, and how you get that meditation part? How you get it?
It's in the head already. It's in the head already. I don't. It's just in the head. So if I say today I'm doing a love song, I go love, and now already in my mind I'm meditating. So on the mic I write what I'm thinking right there. You know.
Okay.
So my meditation basically comes when I'm on the mic and I'm hearing the beat.
Okay. So then after you finish the whole track, then what you do? You write down what you did. So that
Yeah.
so you could
Pretty much.
always okay.
Uh,
Have you ever, like, somebody say, yo, Harrie, sing me that track that you sing about say you did on the street, people on the streets. You know what I'm saying? Prior, that song Prior. Have you ever forgot most of the words and stuff like that? Have you forgotten any one of the songs and that you did the words? How you work around that?
Fortunately not. Fortunately not. I actually I'm lucky enough not to forget. I don't forget. I don't forget. So what I do, I don't write down the lyrics in full on the mic. I'll write down points. But I've already got. I won't forget what I'm thinking.
You have the hook and the
So
punchline. You have the hook and the punchline.
the punchline, I won't forget that. If I sing it, I'm not gonna forget it.
So hold
But
on now. So hold on. So no, because you versatile. If you forget a whole friggin' sentence, what you do? You just freestyle it, so nobody friggin' knows.
I won't forget.
You
I won't forget. But if I do forget, if I do forget, yeah, I'll have to put it in. I'll have to do something. I'll make a plan, my man. I'll make a plan.
yeah, just
I'll make a plan.
freestyle, just
Put it in,
freestyle.
no one's gonna see it. They won't see it. I'll just make a plan. Yeah.
Wow.
Freestyle. Yeah.
Awesome, bro. Awesome, awesome. I like that meditation part there, and thing. Now you did a track with share you did a Soldier Love tribute. That is good. I'm gonna drop some tracks too. You did Weed. Share what's her name? Sherry Valerie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Cheryl Valerie. Yeah.
Oh, she likes you or anything like that?
No, no, no. She's
Bro,
just she's a worker.
bro, she did like 3 tracks with you. Like you don't get a person that somebody did 3 collaboration with. I know she did a collaboration with Fire G, but bro, she did 3 songs with you.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, we happen to click. We happen
That's
to click. So my style of music and her style of music happen to match. So having said that, we've got a lot of work still to come together
the
because
com-
she's an amazing singer, and together we are. She's
your combination with her is perfect, spot on. Spot on. She did also the collab with Fire G. Spot on. She has the voice. She's very good.
I'm busy.
She's very.
I'm busy.
Toya said she's busy. Toya, you busy? Tanya. Yeah, the collab that you guys did together is very, very, very good and things like that. So I could see why you guys, have that real ethnic workforce together and stuff like that. They say when you have something working for you and it's not broken, they just continue with it, and thing. Now, I'm gonna ask one more question, then I'll let Tanya come in. Soldier Love, Soldier Love. You and Fire G came up um, with a tribute to Soldier Love. And putting you and Fire G together, that was my thing. I wasn't paying attention much on the tribute, but I was just in my mind when I saw it. I want to visualize you and Fire G together, just the both of you guys on the mic and stuff like that. And I listened to it, and you guys came over real cool on that. Now I know you met Soldier Love and stuff like that. How was it I know 5G is not here right now, but I don't know if you could, you guys spoke together so you guys know this type of meditation that you guys wanted to put forth because a lot of artists do tributes. Some tributes sound good. Some to me, you should have just shut your mouth and don't say anything. But everybody want to jump on the bandwagon and do tributes to Soldier Love, and which they did. Some is very good, some are not. Your guys are pretty nice one. Now, what meditation you guys put yourself in to do that meditation? What did you guys sit and talk about that you want to focus the song on?
I could say we thought of he was really he was a legend, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we just thought we had to do something a bit special for him, and so we thought we'll go in a more sympathetic genre, sort of. That's how we came up with the meditation. So we'll do a nice slow goodbye song. That's what we agreed with. That'll be the best for us. And then that's the meditation we came up with. So basically, we just thought we'd put a bit of emotions into the song to really show our inner soul that we were emotions.
Hold on, who first started crying? Was it 5G or you?
That's 5G.
I know
5G.
I know 5G is the type where he look like he easily cry. That's you, right? Yo, 5G. Yeah, because because tribute songs are very sentimental and personal. So if a
Yeah.
person gonna do to personally speaking, if I don't have a relationship with somebody, even though I'm a singer, I don't really wanna waste time going to the tribute song unless I'm, join the bandwagon and do a tribute song. But if I have a personal relationship with the person and you know the person pretty good, then when you're doing that tribute song, it's coming from here. It's coming from here. And I know Fire G also did tracks with Soldier Love. So I know. So who came up with the beat? Fire G?
Jimmy came up with the beat. So basically, it was Friday gave me a call in the morning. He says, "Come through, let's do a tribute song." So it wasn't planned as well. You know what I'm saying, it was early in the morning, and then got to the studio. He made the beat right there, and then he just laid the lyrics same time.
And again, you didn't write the thing down. You just go along line by line, bars by bars.
Literally, that song literally took us from ground level. It took us an hour 15 minutes to complete. An hour 15 minutes, the complete track done from making a beat to mastering.
Okay. Also because of certain emotions in the song.
Yeah. It was a quick record. It was a very quick record.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we knew what we wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
We just worked toward that. Yeah.
Tanya. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Harrie, so is your family supportive in all this that you're doing, your music career and everything?
My family is very supportive. Yeah. They're very supportive. They're very supportive. At first, my dad was a bit of my dad was a bit of, you want to go into music? Oh, you're gonna start doing drugs, now you're getting dreadlocks, all that stuff. So, but now he's cooled down. He's actually one of my biggest fans, actually. So
Nice.
yeah, he grew to. So literally my whole family is behind me, which makes me also comfortable about that.
Wow.
Coming from where we come from in Zimbabwe, I'm listening to that song that you were singing about, the girls in the streets and everything. And it is a situation that, most females that come from Zimbabwe end up facing, that they are educated, but then they don't get jobs and they have to do what they have to do. So you as an artist, what are your comments towards the girl child, in Africa that are in the streets?
Look, we can't. I'm one person who doesn't judge, so I do not judge them for what they're doing, because I don't know what got them into that situation, right? So the only tool I can give is to maybe encourage them that you can work yourself out of it if you put your head to it. So basically, to the girl child, I'm trying to say that live up to your dreams, right? Live up to your dreams, basically. You might be in a certain position for a certain time, but it's temporary. If you work, you're gonna go out that situation. So for the girl child, I'll say that keep your heads up. It'll be all right.
Yeah, but obviously, they do have dreams. Maybe some of them do have dreams, but certainly because there is no employment here in Africa and the situation back at home and everything, they end up coming to, foreign lands and end up doing all sorts, So, so are you doing anything about it as an artist to inspire them, or is it?
To inspire. Physically, I'm actually gonna physically start. I want to pretty much have the honor to actually go to them and try and speak to them to find out the actual situation, what got them in, and put a positive word to them, and try and help in a way that I can. So that's my aim towards those kind of people. My aim is to encourage them to, to go further, what they want to do. So as an artist, I'm going to be willing to go through to them, having encouraging talks to them, things like that. That's what I'm planning to do as an artist. Same goes with the homeless people as well. I want to be able to support them in a way that I can. It might not be much, but that little that I can give makes a difference.
Wow. That
Now,
yeah, go ahead, Tanya.
Harrie, so do you think perhaps the music industry can provide, something better than these girls being in the streets?
Absolutely, actually, absolutely. It can be better in the way that they can actually, instead of being in the streets, we can bring them into the music industry. You know what I'm saying? We can get them to be video vixens.
Mm-hmm.
That's a way that. So we can incorporate them in music, definitely, because you can definitely put them in things like music videos, promotions,
Yeah.
and even promoting your own music. That's what I can encourage them.
That's heavy.
Okay.
That's heavy. That's heavy. Now, what's your hardest thing as an artist right now, and that you have problems in putting forth your music? What's your hardest thing in South Africa, Zimbabwe?
As I said, getting people that don't listen to you, that's a way to basically you don't have channels. You don't have the correct channels, right? So that's more of that's a complex side of it. Getting heard is the challenge, but we're working towards it. Working towards it.
Okay. The challenge, especially with the music. Do you have, especially, do you have to pay for the DJs to play your song also? Like, in most of around the world, you have to wet their palm. Do you have to do that, especially in Zimbabwe, South Africa?
Yes. As long as you have money, man, you're a king. As long as you
Wow.
have money, you're a king, bro.
Hold on.
That's what really cuts off, right?
All right. Um, One more question, Tanya. Let me ask you. Um, Harrie G. I'm gonna play your song after. Then we're gonna come into Dope Queen. Ask you some question. There's a problem when it comes to youths who's doing music in Zimbabwe and South Africa. And one of the biggest problem is you have youths who are very talented, just like yourself, very talented, have everything to be what they can. You know what I'm saying? Apart from the struggle in reaching out to DJ, get your music there, but they have all the resources within themselves as talent and everything, surplus. Now, what the problem is, with there's so much abundance of heroin, drugs that is surfacing with the youths, I would say drugs and alcohol. Those are the two important things that crushes um artists. And you're a young guy, and that's what happened with a lot of these guys in Zimbabwe. They have the talent, and a drug dealer would see them and will invest in them, give them this, give them that, but also push the drugs on them. You understand? And by the time they realize what's going on, they're hooked on that product. And that's what's going on right this minute as we speak with a lot of artists. A couple of days I asked for a couple of artists, and I heard that this artist is on drugs, strung out, and I'm like, this is a freaking artist I just started playing, who is talented. You know what I'm saying? with you, I'm putting you in the forefront of my question now. Harry G, how focused are you in the business and won't be led astray, and then we get disappointed by you? How much focus are you within that music?
First of all, I know what I want in life, right? I've got a goal, I've got a target, I have to reach it. So there's certain things that come that get you out of the way. You know, there's certain obstacles that come in the way. So if I've got a goal, I'm gonna scratch out all the negativity and things that pull me back. I have to I made a promise to myself. I mean, you have to make a promise to yourself that I'm not gonna do that. I want this. And you know, right now, maybe the world's all about this, as you're saying, drugs and whatnot. But if you tell yourself that I don't need that, I need this, you know, then you can succeed. So I know I've got a plan. I'm a man of the plan. I've planned out my things. I've planned out. Trust me, man. I've really planned out my stuff. So I work according to my plan. I've got a goal. I want to reach that goal. Drugs, alcohol, whatever, a lot of women, whatnot, those are all distractions. So I've cleared those away because I know what I want. So basically, I can say that my goal and my dreams, I know what I want. You know, you have to know what you want.
Yes.
So yeah, that is really, that alone can drive me away from thinking about taking drugs. And
I like what you say right there. I like the meditation that you just said. I'm gonna play a track for you, and then when the track is finished, then Tanya will come right back at you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we do have Harry J in the seat, the hot seat.
I've been shaking, I'm breaking, I'm falling, I'm staying. Why can't we make it? Still can't believe it. I'm crashing, I'm burning. Tears on my pillow. I've been crying and I'm done. The nights just seem so long. It's too much. It's too rough. Wake me up when
Wicked. Tanya, wake me up when this is all over. Wicked, 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 wicked. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving every bit of it. Yeah, go ahead, Tanya. And that's the female I was talking about, bro.
Cheryl. She's dangerous. Dangerous.
Yeah, Valerie, right? Cheryl Valerie, right?
That's it. Yeah.
Tanya. Tanya, you see the click between the both of them? I know your girlfriend, she gonna whoop your ass after this interview, bro.
Yeah.
Because I'm putting things in her head, you know, because I want her to beat you up afterwards.
Why are you so mean, bro?
Go ahead, Tanya. Tanya, we're not hearing. Your audio is off. Audio is off. Audio is off. Let's see if
I always forget to switch my audio. Yeah, because you automatically switch it off. So I always think it goes back on its own. Okay, Harry, do you hear me?
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes. So being a Zimbabwean that is making music in South Africa, like what are the challenges that you are facing as an artist in foreign lands making music?
I could say maybe the only challenge I can say I'll be facing is performing for a certain crowd because they have their certain music that they do. They're like I'm a piano, I'm a piano in the house. So the challenge that you'll face is maybe if you have to go and perform at a venue where they do house music, you know.
Yeah.
That's a challenge. So that you're really gonna clash. So they're not gonna listen to you. So I can say that's the only challenge I can say is what I face here. But otherwise, everything else. So
So what's your target market? Like, what are you? Is your target everybody, or perhaps maybe South Africans mainly? Because in Zim, your type of music, in Zim, it's not really much appreciated. So do you like have a target market?
target market. No. I can't say I really have a target market because that's why I'm doing versatile music to fit into everyone. So for the hip hop, R&B, house, so I'm doing everything. Yeah, so I don't have a specific target market. My target market is everyone because I'm doing all the music there. So my target market is I don't listeners that want to hear good music, I guess.
Okay, so then since you are in Zimbabwe, don't you like wish that you could be heard in your own country? And if so, what are you doing towards making that possible?
Okay, I'm working towards that. Um, and I am doing collabs. I'm gonna start doing collabs with people in Zim, so I can also get into the Zim side as well. Right.
Okay, so
Yeah, so I'm
getting
gonna be
back.
doing. Okay.
Yeah. Carry on.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm saying I'm gonna start doing collabs with people that side, so that I can also penetrate the markets that side. But though I am doing music that they can also listen to, because remember in Zim they listen to like dancehall and reggae, and I'm also doing dancehall and reggae. Yeah.
And any names in that you can, give us hints, like, so we can know who you are affiliated with in Zim.
Well, currently in Zim specifically, I can't say that I'm dealing with someone yet. But this side, I've got the Zim artists that I'm working with. Like I've done some tracks with Fire G, Slim J, all those Cheryl. These are all people from Zim. So I'm doing work with them, so we can try and see if we can also penetrate the market that side.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tanya,
Yes.
you gotta go in the studio. I keep telling you. You ever heard her sing, Harrie? Seriously, check it out. We're doing a collab with her. Trust me.
No. I'm not gonna sing. I'm not gonna sing. Then who's gonna DJ and do all this that I'm doing?
Just give us one bar. Just give us
one
bar. Just one
bar. Hold on.
One bar. That's all we need.
Oh, Harrie.
Do you know every time I go to the studio, they be like, the other time I was with MC Smiley in the studio, everyone trying to get me to sing. Then who's going to be me? Who's going to be DOPEQUEEN? Who's going to be distributing music and doing all those?
Well, you could touch it. You touch the mic one time.
You can do both.
No, but then the thing is, if I become an artist, then I want to push myself. I'm not going to be wanting to help other artists because I won't have the time. I'll be busy composing my own music and making sure that it's getting out there. So do you really think if I become an artist I will have time to do all this, collect all these emails that I collect, music worldwide? I won't have this time. Then that's the reason I don't become an artist.
I guess not. Harrie,
yeah.
I gotta ask you a question.
All right.
Harrie, do Zimbabwean consider you as a Zimbabwean artist? Because you're in South Africa, and just like Sean Paul, he's not recognized in Jamaica as a Jamaican artist. They say he's a sellout. He's a pop reggae artist. They don't consider Sean Paul, and they always do that. Every country, when your artists travel, go somewhere to make life better for them, they're saying that he's a sellout, he don't do that. Do artists, you think, in Zimbabwe consider you as an artist?
Oh, that's a tricky one. That's a tricky one.
Because that will face you. That you gotta also look at that question. That gonna face you, especially when you want to do collaboration with artists down there. How do they portray? How do they look at you as? And you have to fight that element. You
have to fight them because you see, it'll mostly clash because it clashes due to the music, maybe what the music that's made that side, or what the music what they're listening to there. So can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Hear you.
Yeah, go ahead, Harrie. We're hearing you. We're hearing you good. His internet going back and forth. Harrie, yeah, we're hearing you. Big up yourself, Nelson. Boss. Yes.
Oh, you're breaking up. Coming.
Yeah. Go ahead, Harrie. All right, Harrie. What I needed to do, exit the room and come back in. And then I could play a track. Yeah, let me play a track by Harrie in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen.
Could have been. Why can't we? Give me the high grade, marijuana, the wife. Ooh yeah, give me the high grade, marijuana, the wife. Ooh yeah, she my pretty marijuana, me high grade, any minute, any hour. Me soon I'm in the shower. Kiss me, changing out the mirror, yeah. Give me high grade. She me wifey. I wanna get high, yeah. Give me the high grade, marijuana, me wifey. Ooh yeah. Give me the high grade, marijuana, me wife. Oh yeah, I wanna get high, straight up to the sky, high, straight up to the sky. Give me high grade, give me high grade, give me the high grade, marijuana, be wife. Oh yeah, she my pretty marijuana, me high grade, any minute, any hour. Me soon I'm in the shower. Kiss me, changing out the mirror, yeah. Give me high grade. She me wife, I wanna get high, yeah. Give me the high grade, marijuana, me wife. Oh yeah, give me the high grade, marijuana, me wife. Oh yeah, give me the high grade, marijuana, me wife. Oh yeah.
Harry J. Oh, hold on. You know what? Hold on. I gotta play. Let me jump back into this one here, Tanya. Hold on. And then
Tell me when we fussing and we fighting. Run around in circles on the same thing. Tell me when we fussing and we fighting. Let's work it out, let's work it out. Tell me when we fussing and we fighting. Run around in circles on the same thing. Tell me when we fussing and we fighting. Let's work it out, let's work it out. Work it out, yeah. Work it out, work it out.
Let's settle these liquor doors. Grease this rusted bones. So I ride every phone. You're ready, cool enough to be acting cold. And when the truth start to unfold, I make sure that my pain won't be that bold. Give me more to me, give me more to me, more than diamonds and gold. Let's not fight fate, that way we can succeed in
Shot Boss Records.
There's no volume. I can't hear you.
Yeah, you guys hear me now? Sorry. I'm doing one of Tanya thing, you know, the muting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just wanted to play one of that sample of you and Slim J and thing.
okay. Got it.
All right. Now, Big Up Sharp Boss is in the room. Definitely, he's also one person that you use his studio a lot for your production with Fire G and thing. Now, how did you? I know you and what I should say, you and Slim J is good
Yeah.
friends. So you guys decided to just come
Big up,
together
short boss.
with that track, right? I know we have the internet. The internet is a big issue. You hearing me all right? Harry J.
For gender-based violence, that track is
Hmm.
all right. Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it.
Yeah, go ahead. You could answer it now. Harry.
Okay, so it's, that track I did with Slim J. It's a track based on. Yeah,
Hmm.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm
So
hearing
yeah,
you.
it's a track based on gender-based violence, on what's going on, you know, the abuse and stuff. So
Okay.
it's basically a track that's saying, listen, let's not fight, let's work things out. Yeah. So it's a song for gender-based violence, yeah. For people fighting or couple fighting or whatever it can be. But it's
Mhm.
basically stop the violence. That's what the track means. Let's work it out. Yeah.
Which artists out there you would love to do a collaboration with? So that would be like
Um,
a dream collaboration for you at
a
your
dream
stage in your music.
collaboration.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a tricky one. Um, Vibes Cartel. Vibes
Cartel.
Cartel. No doubt. Mavado and TJ. So yeah, many of them.
Whoa. Did you say TJ? Really? I remember TJ. I know TJ pretty good when he had
Yeah, TJ.
just started out, and
TJ's
now
love.
he is, yeah, his crazy. You know what I'm saying? TJ from Montego
That's
Bay.
crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yes, Tanya, go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, that's our yeah.
We have about another 20 minutes to go, and then we're gonna wrap this up and things. Tanya, ask another question, then we go into some other thing. Because I have to play that
So,
tribute. I have to do that tribute.
so Harry J, with your type of music, I seen when I was searching about you, I seen you are in music videos with females,
I told
half
them.
naked, twerking, and you hitting their buttocks.
Tanya, they was not half naked. They were butt naked. They were butt naked.
Yeah, I saw the one girl, she was like in a G-string and she was shaking a bum and you was slapping the bums.
You know,
So would you like to tell us how you deal with that, having like girls butt naked vixens around you, and take us through that.
You want him to get beat up today, right?
It's quite interesting. The other video, it's very, very interesting.
okay, you gotta control this. You let emotions control.
Hold on. Before you answer that, Harry J, who sought out those females? Was it Short Boss? Get you those women? I swear to God, I know I see one of those female in Short Boss video. It had to be short bosses.
They all
He did,
ban
right?
your
He did. Tanya, you heard that? He said it was short boss who get the ladies there. I knew it.
exactly.
I knew it, bro. I knew it. Yo. Wicked, wicked, wicked.
Boss, yeah. That's a big man. That's a big man. Respect your boss all the time.
Yo.
So yeah, basically, I was saying, yeah, you need to have discipline. You have to be able to control your emotions, because that's like it's like a kid being thrown into a candy shop and told to walk out about
I try to walk out with a straight head, right?
walk out of the So yeah, you just have to have it's discipline. It's discipline.
That's good. You know what? That bro, that's yeah. I remember. Sorry to cut you off, Tanya. I remember dealing with artists, and I said to the artists like certain things that I receive on my phone as a DJ, and the artists look at me, and and I think it was Bushman, either Bushman or Chuck Fender, and he looked at me and he was like, "That's the only thing you receive?" I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Man, if I showed you things that I've received, it would draw you. You would go nuts, And that's the thing, You're an artist, and they talk about groupies, they talk about this, that, and you have to, even though you cannot be disrespectful to them, because when the show is coming, they're coming into the show, getting your whole place hype up and things like that. So you can't disrespect them, but also there's a thin line because you got to know certain, distance that you go and keep that line still straight. You know what I'm saying? And not jump over that line. So I understand what you're saying. Thin line. Just right, Tanya? Yeah, she go through that every day.
You go through that every day.
Yeah, when she's doing them twerking thing, her inbox look. I wouldn't even imagine.
Perfect.
Yeah, go ahead, Tanya.
Because, yeah. So, the other thing I wanted to ask is it easy for you to market your music in Zim, or have you been struggling like everybody else? Or
It's extremely, extremely difficult. It is to market your music. If you don't have on air, and if you don't have connections to the radio station, it's a challenge. It is a challenge. Get that?
Like.
So you have to know someone. You have to know someone. You just have to play. That's the unfortunate thing.
yeah. Do you think the fact that it's really difficult? There are some people in our Zimbabwean music system that think they can control who gets to be in the spotlight or who gets to be on air, and whatever they have going on there. Because I speak to a lot of artists, they basically say the same thing. It's almost like there's someone that controls who gets to be on radio and who gets to be off radio. So do you think there's anything that can be done to change that? And also, do you think that is also the reason why the music industry, the Zimbabwean music industry, is not breaking worldwide?
Yes, I think they should actually probably give access for artists to be able to submit their music by themselves or something at the radio station for themselves. If they can come up with that sort of theory, I think that can help it. So if we have the access if they make it easier for artists to submit the music onto their platforms by themselves, that's the way. Probably that's that's gonna help.
I think it's gonna be really hard, especially that, because somebody want to eat food from just being the distributor. You understand? Somebody
Yeah.
right there. I could make a couple rands off this, just getting this guy pay me to play his song and stuff like that. So it's hard to cut that person out, especially when the DJ is greedy, you know, and he only play his friends' songs. You know what I'm saying? See? So it's one of those things. Money talk and bullshit walk. It's all about money, and that's why again it boils down to what happened to a lot of these young kids that's in Zimbabwe that's talented, but they end up getting strung out in drugs after a while, because you have that drug dealer who see the talent and start putting the money in for them, but later on controls them also, and things like that. So it's one of those things, and it's sad. I'm gonna play the last and final song that you did, emotional song, and that tribute, and then we wrap this up. All right, let's get into this.
All right. All right.
Won't be that bold. You mean more to me. You mean more to me.
Shot boss.
Let's not fight fate. That way we can succeed. In up.
Shot boss records.
Yeah, come and say rest in peace. The dance a legend. The dance.
Asinewe rufu, unoda tishikirini tichichema. Kasi tinachipande newe kana tinacho tiutse tikare taripa. Shawatora sauro manaka tula chama zwira kuko. Wadarire kumutarangu wafupi. Amumwe akada, mwana kupi. Kumageto yuti, tashota futi. Funde chimero, kutora wedu sauro. Ende rufune chimero. Vamba zvakanaka, tamarati onane. Wasiya moyo uchirwadza, isi danger, tamarati onane. Pano pasi dandaro, pagara pasi pedu, idandaro, pasi pedu. Pano pala pana mufaro, pasi pedu, tamarati onane. Umuyo toshayeruka, watisiya tirita. Musozi toshima kumoyo marwadza. Chemera iwe, wakanaka ndova mwenda zvavo. Wakanaka ndova mwenda zvavo. Wakanaka ndova mwenda zvavo. Saka vamba zvakanaka, tamarati onane. Wasiya moyo uchirwadza, isi danger, tamarati onane. Pano pasi dandaro, pagara pasi pedu, idandaro, pasi pedu. Pano pala pana mufaro, pasi pedu, tamarati onane. Sinewe rufu, unoda tishikirini tichichema. Kasi tinechipande newe kana tinacho tiudze tikare taripa. Shawatora sauro manaka tula chama zwira kuko. Wadarirei kumutarangu wafupi. Amumwe akada, mwana kupi. Kumageto yuti, tashota futi. Fune chimero, kutora wedu sauro. Ende rufune chimero, wedu sauro. Saka vamba zvakanaka, tamarati onane. Wasiya moyo uchirwadza, isi danger, tamarati onane. Pano pasi dandaro, pagara pasi pedu, idandaro, pasi pedu. Pano pala pana mufaro, pasi pedu, tamarati onane.
Wow. Now, Harry J, For those who don't speak Shona in the room right now, explain to them what were you saying in that tribute. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Harry.
Can you hear me? Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now. Yes.
Okay. So I was basically saying that you left us hurt, you left us unexpected. We weren't expecting it. You just went. So I was disciplined, we didn't pay, you know. But anyway, we'll meet you there. We'll see you there. That's it.
Definitely.
That's it.
That's a blessing, and that's a blessing right there. And I should say, you know, I got a big up Sharp Boss record each and every time also, because he do put out a lot of good materials, including song, you know, production from you also and thing. Um, just before we wrap it up and stuff like that, just gonna ask, and then Tanya gonna also ask a question and thing, and then we'll wrap this up. Um, how would you like to be remembered, Harry?
I'll be remembered as a good person, someone who has who's added advantage or who's added positivity to someone's life. I wanna, as my name says itself, my name Harold means leader, king. So basically, I just want, as long as I want everyone to be successful, everyone to be happy. So I'm a leader myself.
I like that. I like that. Tanya, now Tanya,
Yes.
looking from the outside on that tribute song, what did you got from that tribute song? Looking from the outside, looking in, because I know you heard a lot of tribute. What do you got from that?
A lot of okay. It has a lot of emotions in them. In the song, I feel a lot of emotions, and it's understandable. Like these are young guys that crossed paths with Soldier Love, because I know Soldier Love was always a short boss, you know. So obviously they were, Soldier Love was a mentor. Wherever you would go, you would speak something that, what pains these boys is now that he's gone, they rewind back to the times they spent with this guy, and just to think that, they never knew, he would go. He was just a happy soul, and you'll be making jokes and all the time. And now that he's gone, it has actually hit them hard. What touches them is the times they spent with him. They didn't know that he would go, and they didn't know that he was a special person.
Mm-hmm.
So in most of these tribute songs, there's a lot of emotions, Perhaps these guys, they're thinking like, we could have done this with him when we were with him. We could have, done collaborations or set him down and ask for, advice on how to, grow our careers and things like that. Because what I realized is that people spent time with Soldier Love, but they actually didn't know that it was him that they know now.
Yeah.
Am I lying, Harry?
Oh, that's true, 100%. I feel it, 100%.
So Harry, what's your favorite food?
Favorite food? Sadza and nyama. I'm the typical.
Bro, you're in South Africa. You don't say sadza. You and Dope
No,
Queen. You and Dope Queen is no. She is one of the biggest sellout ever, bro. I'm a proud sadza eater. You know what I'm saying?
Harry, do we say sadza here in South Africa?
We
Yeah,
say
triple
pop.
five. You say Sadza. We say pub.
You say pop. That's what you say. Don't say sadza.
Yeah, he had to say Sadza because he's from Zimbabwe.
It's
So, you know, Sadza.
Okay, so
You
okay.
say Sadza in
Yeah,
what?
called pop.
You say Sadza in
I don't know. The internet is going like haywire, hey crazy. But
what?
yeah,
Sadza
just
in
And
what?
my veg
In
green and beef.
hold on. What you had with it? What you have with the sadza?
beef stew and veggies.
Sadza and beef.
Oh,
I eat beef and yeah,
how you
exactly.
do?
That's it.
And some green
That's
veggies.
Hold, Harry,
perfect.
Harry. Did you ever
And the green veggies, yes.
and the green veg, right? Yeah. Harry, did you ever
Yeah.
hear the story about
Yeah.
Peggy? That girl Peggy?
Piggy the ghost. Yeah, I know Piggy the ghost. Yeah, Piggy the ghost.
Bro, that
I know Piggy.
had me like for a whole 2 weeks. That story had me going.
Gives you goosebumps. It's crazy. It's a hectic
Oh,
story.
yes. Harry, I love your music. And when I say I love your music, the main thing that gets me to your music, I remember one evening Short Boss called me, and you and Short Boss, you was in the Short Boss garage, and he said, "Yo, Triple, this is Harry J is a good artist, and blah 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 blah." And he said to you, yo, give Triple a freestyle, and I'm gonna let you say something to the ladies then before you go and stuff like that. Give them a freestyle or something so that they hear your voice the same way I heard it. You understand? So, and you have the vocal and you just went out and you start singing, meanwhile in the garage, and you was doing something, you was doing some work in the car, and you were just singing. You understand? I was like, whoa, you got it, Mr. R&B man, and and things like that. So, I wish you
All right.
all the best, all the luck on your career. You're a good artist, and you're recording in one of a studio in South Africa there, that the quality that comes out of that studio is, I can vouch for it. You know what I'm saying? That studio is one of a good studio also, all the South African. I could vouch for that studio, especially when it comes to the quality. You know what I'm saying? So you have the quality of the music, you have you on the track. It's a no-brainer right there. All right. So I want to get a song out for these ladies. Coco there saying Harry J vocalist, he had a bad tune. He has got bad tunes. Okay, that's Coco from the UK. She's saying that you have bad tunes and thing. Coco, just don't watch his video. Don't watch that video that he did with these girls. You understand? But go ahead, do a freestyle. Let the ladies they hear your voice, and then Tanya will ask one question, and then I close off, and then you do the benediction. All right?
As I walk through the shadows of the valley of death, protect me, Father, protect me, God. And if I die, I pray my soul to take. Deliver me from all this evil, cause it's a hustler's prayer. Listen to my hustler's prayer. It's a hustler's prayer. Listen to my hustler's prayer. Oh yeah, prayer. Listen to this hustler's prayer. It's coming. It's coming. It's still coming. It's still coming.
Yo, hold on. That's one of your favorite artists, the style, Tupac.
Tupac.
That's it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm working on it again. So it's sort of got a Tupac feel, old school.
Mm-hmm.
Hustler's prayer. Yeah. So I'm doing the Tupac pattern on the verses, because that's my tribute song to Tupac. That song.
Oh, so you're gonna do like he has a hook in the song, one something from a song that he do a hook. You're gonna have that in the background,
Yes.
looping.
Got a hook as well.
Nice. I can't wait to see Fire G on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Tanya.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, I'd like to say a big shout out to Dada D is watching live right now.
Mr.
Dada,
Precious.
yes, Dada D, the Fire King, and also Empress Bubbles, Bessie, Phyllis. Thank you guys. Thank you for supporting me on Line TV. And Harrie, Empress Bubbles says she wants to do a collaboration with you.
What?
Oh,
Yes.
thank you. I appreciate it. I love
Harrie.
that.
Harrie.
Yeah.
Harrie.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
If you're gonna do something with Bubbles, straight up, she's in America. All right? Charge
Okay.
it. You make sure say charge it. I'm gonna tell you something. You guys say for dress sexy because I sexy things them. Yo, Bubbles crazy when she dressed, you know. So make sure say when you guys doing a video, boobs halfway out. You know what I'm saying? You do the regular, you know what I'm saying? You get a hint from
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yes.
Got it.
Keep doing what you're doing. You're very talented. And you got the talent. Work and do what you have to do. Forget the side hustle that's on the side there that detract you from what you're supposed to do. You understand? Because that's the main important thing. You got the talent, make your music, and make yourself proud of what you do. Final on this, I want you to say something to your fans, them, and then we out of here.
Thank you for having me. First of all, thank you, Lion TV, for having me. It's been a real honor. I really appreciate it. And thank everyone else for listening to me. And I'll be bringing you some extraordinary music. So please do follow me. Please do listen to my music. There's great things coming, guys. For every single body. I've made something for every single body. And I've got an EP dropping soon. The Pilgrimage. It's gonna be hot. Trust me, the songs in that are hot, and they're for everyone. So follow me and
what amount of track you planning to drop on your EP? How many tracks?
one on the track.
How many tracks?
About 8, eh? I'm doing 8 songs.
Okay. 8 songs on there. Or
And it's
straight you, no collab?
versatile. No, there's some collabs in it, yeah. I do have some collabs in it. And it's versatile. So I've done is hip hop, reggae, house. You know, I've done everything on that for that EP. So it's gonna have most of the genres. So everyone can relate when they listen to it.
Okay, that's beautiful. You doing any track with that sexy girl again? What's her name? What's her name again? Cheryl. You doing anything with her?
Yes. No, we working on it. We actually working on a number of tracks.
Okay.
But he's coming, yeah. Definitely.
Nice.
You should listen to the song I did it. It's called Legends.
Huh?
Legends. We did a song called Legends.
Legends, yeah.
You should check that out.
All right, I'm gonna.
Legends, yeah.
Where can they find your music? Where can they find your music?
Okay, so on YouTube it'll be Harrie_J. That's the same for Spotify as well, and all the other handles. So it's either Harrie_J or it's Speed and Sound Music. So if you can search either the two, I'm gonna pop up.
Harrie_J. Okay. Harrie_J. Okay. That's why I was having problems hold on now. Hold on here. Because this is more into Tanya, we got this is trouble now. This is trouble now. Are you guys seeing my page right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you guys seeing my page right now, are you guys seeing this right now?
What?
You seeing a video right
Yes.
now? You seen the video?
Mhm.
Are you guys hearing it? Oh,
No.
you guys not hearing it?
Now
No.
we hear.
Can't hear it.
All right. Look at that video, guys.
Yeah, now you can hear.
He's butt naked. So no, guys, you see what I'm talking about. Now I'm saying mud thing, Harrie, and I like this video also. The part just before we close, this one, no.
This is for the people on the street. Ain't got no shelter, ain't got no food to eat. This is for the sisters on the street lights, trying to fucking make it for a dollar. Just keep your head high. You gotta make it. If you believe you gotta make it, you will make it. Be a fucking millionaire, later on a billionaire. Yeah, get up on your feet, yeah. You gotta push on, push on. Ooh yeah, you know you can do it. Put your mind to it. It's your dream. Don't let nobody take it away. Just get strong, move on, yeah. You can do it. Yeah, yeah. Put your mind to it. This is for the people on the street. Ain't got no shelter, ain't got no food to eat. This is for the sisters on the street lights, trying to fucking make it for a dollar. Just keep your head high. You gotta make it. If you believe you gotta make it, you will make it. Be a fucking millionaire, later on a billionaire. Yeah, push hard, yeah, yeah. Work hard,
Yeah.
be strong, yeah.
All right. Most definitely. It's I like the whole concept of it. You know, the whole concept of it. Tanya, wicked.
Yes,
You like? I seen you rocking. You know, you
yes.
feeling you feel, you know, the funny thing is you feeling the prior video, people on the street. I'm not feeling that one. I'm feeling the one with him in the darkness there, that I got to visualize what the hell he's doing.
Yeah, but then yeah, with me and you all about the sexual part. I'm about the streets. You know, I'm hardcore. I'm about the streets. Anything just uplifting, anything taking people away from poverty and upliftment. Because we're coming from a suffering nation, so it's a lot that goes down, in the streets because people have to do what they have to do. So anything to uplift Zimbabwean people or Africans as a whole, I'm always down. And thank you so much, Harrie, for being that artist, that is an activist for females. I really, admire that about you. Keep going on. and also for, inspiring the youths that are in the streets. I really appreciate that and keep going on. So now my last question is, what 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 is your comment? What would you like to say about the recent things that were discovered in Zimbabwe, that females are being, taken as wives as young as 11, 12, 13, 14, as an artist,
That's
what would you
insane.
like to say about that?
I also thought it's insane. You cannot do that. Like, as much as they have their own beliefs, it's a kid. God's sake, it's a kid. That kid still has a bright future. Still has a big future ahead. And then now they're being limited. Now their life gets cut short because they have to be married. That's rubbish. I'm really against that. And actually, I'm gonna make a song against that. I'm gonna make a song against that.
And the other thing, what is also your comment towards, politics trying to mix with music, or politics trying to control music?
Are you talking Passion Java?
Yeah.
I can say,
That is cruel.
if it's gonna help, if it's gonna, it's okay if it's gonna benefit the less advantaged, if you understand. It's okay
How?
if they are gonna take. They have to. Well, they should open up for talent. They should open up for talent. There is amazing talent in Zimbabwe. There's amazing talent. So if they're gonna do it in the politics way or whatever, they should open up talent so they can actually uplift the people that really need it. You understand?
Okay.
No, but looking at the situation, I see people who are trying to put their political agenda using our networks, like our musical networks. It's music networks that we've been just using to distribute our music, and they're trying to use our networks to distribute politics. So I don't see how that is going to benefit any of us, or how is it going to benefit you as an artist, or rather some ghetto youth trying to.
It's more of a disadvantage, if you say, as you say. It's more of a decline than an incline. Because
I'm looking at music
they're using. Yeah, as you're saying, they're using. It's not right, because if they're using a brand to do something else, it's not. Now that's totally out. You understand? So on my side, I'm against. I can't say I'm against it. I am against it. Personally.
Yes. Definitely.
Because now I'm looking at, all our musical pages. We have freaking Java circulating on all our pages. We don't have music anymore circulating, It's only him and his, I don't know, his fake prophet posters circulating. No more music posters circulating. And I think artists have to do something about this, because, it's something, it's like he invaded our space. We never needed, fake prophets to come and disturb our meditations.
That's right, yeah.
It's crazy.
That's
yeah. All right, we gotta wrap it up. But again, thank you. Definitely. Thanks for where your meditation is. Harrie J, it's been a pleasure. You know what I'm saying? And take care. Every time. And big up Sharp Boss. Big up definitely Fire G also in the mix. All right. Take care. One love, one aim, one destiny. We out of here, guys. Thanks all the viewers who came in. You know what I'm saying? The artists, also them who passed through Empress Bubbles. Also, we had Dazzy D, Steven Souza. All right, thank you guys. Definitely. We out of here. All right. The next video, I'm gonna be in one of your videos. One of them sexy.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
So,
No doubt.
just save one for me, all right? Take care. We out of
Salute.
here, Harry.
Okay, bye.